Hello everyone, and welcome to the first bonus episode. You might be seeing we're back here at Saitung Harbour. Well, in the last episode that I filmed, we reached level 20, which means we should have as many attribute points as we can get from leveling up. But there are 15 more that we can earn from completing this quest from Zunraa. You remember Zunraa? Now this was the Kirin that is the guardian of the holy valley of Zen Daijun, which became corrupted and full of the plagued monsters. So basically we want to sort that out, and she wants us to help. I think it's a she. Zunraa, a she. She wants us to help fix it. Now this is largely a very unimportant quest as far as the story goes, but it's an important one as far as the character development goes, which is why I decided to do this as a bonus episode, because I figured, you know what, people don't have to see this. So if you've clicked this thinking this is the next normal episode, and you just kind of want to keep on with the plot, then don't worry about this, because all it means is the next episode I'll have 15 extra attribute points. Anyway, so here's Zunraa. Hello again. She says, my energies are exhausted from the effort of protecting Zen Daijun from this sickness. My weakness has allowed a dark spirit to enter the valley. It feeds on the miasma and grows stronger even as my power wanes. This demon is not the cause of the sickness, it is merely an opportunist. But each day it remains here, the imbalance in my valley increases. The scales that keep good and evil in check will be tipped, and... No, I will not stand by while my valley is defiled. Help me to cleanse the valley of this plague, so that I can reclaim my power and return this precious valley to its former state. We must retake Zen Daijun. And you can see we get 4,000 experience here, 15 attribute points, and 175 gold, which is nice. So now that we've got that, we can actually come through this gate that this guy was talking about ages ago. But we've got to find some henchmen, so let's quickly run up the hill. And we get the old henchmen again, the old people who were training with us. And they're only level 13, funnily enough. But there we go, we've got Taya, Asen. It's good to see you guys again. Lucas, should we grab Lucas? Yeah, let's grab Lucas. And Yun. And let's get Kasai as well. So as far as the story goes, these guys actually decided to stay out in the city. I didn't really talk about that before, but I put an annotation later on in the episode, like 5 days after, which sort of explains that. Guard lay foul. Greetings, beyond this gate is Zen Daijun, a sacred valley tended to by the monks who live there. There's something I help you with. We have business there. You have done much for the monks of Zen Daijun. When you're ready to travel, I will take you into the valley. You're ready. Your entire party is about to move. So yeah, these guys. There's that quest you do where you're wandering around looking for what everyone's learned. That's the last time you really meet these people. They don't come with you further on into the story. I know at least one of them decides to stay in the city and join the Obsidian Flame, and I guess they all kind of do something along to that effect. Okay, so this is Zen Daijun, the explorable area. A few extra areas are accessible to us now, but this quest, you know all that purple stuff that was along the floor? Basically this quest is us taking Zunraa to all of the purple stuff and getting rid of it. Let's look at the map. So the first one's just up here, and it's a long quest. This is one of the big reasons why I wasn't particularly happy about putting this into the main series, because it would take a good, I don't know how long it's going to be, but it would take quite a while. But then I didn't want to just skip it completely, you know, just for completeness. So yeah, most of this area is just full of a very few types of afflicted. You mostly get the warriors, the ritualists, and the necromancers here. You rarely see anything else. But there are actually, I can't remember. I think the warriors might be one of the rare ones. Oh wow, they're actually destroying us. No, don't kill us all, please. I think I must have over aggroed. Whoops. So another thing we've got to do here is try and make sure Zunraa stays alive. I think I'm going to do this all sped up and do the commentary afterwards. I mean, why not? So I'll see you in a bit, guys. Okay, so this this quest was actually much harder than I thought it was going to be. Zunraa kept dying, and unlike most NPCs like that, Zunraa gains death penalty, so it got to the point near the end where Zunraa was just being spiked out straight away, every single time. But we're just running around taking out the miasma, and then I started dying loads as well, mainly because there's a point, I think it's coming up in a minute, where I kind of attract loads of different groups of afflicted, and then it just goes downhill from there. And we just keep wiping. There's some extra enemies here called Jade Torn Kirin here, and they're Jade that assumedly were corrupted by the Jade Wind all those years ago, and now they're kind of here. I guess they were kind of drawn here by the other Kirin that comes here that we fight at the end of the quest. So you can see I'm wiping, dying over and over and over again. It's just such a long quest. It actually took me 45 minutes. Would you believe it? 45 minutes to do this. You pretty much have to kill every single enemy in this whole area. You basically have to vanquish it. For anyone who hasn't played the game, vanquishing is where you go into an area on hard mode, an explorable area, and you kill every single enemy there, so it's all like free and safe. That's what vanquishing is, and that's essentially what you have to do here. And vanquishing usually takes quite a long time. Speaking of vanquishing, once you've completed this quest, you can only do this quest as a factions character, so this only works as factions characters. But once you've completed this quest, you can actually come back to this explorable area, and there's nothing to kill there anymore. So if you just go up to a random animal and kill an animal, you can vanquish the area with just one kill, which is really cool. So you can see here I'm in the caves that we didn't go to in the mission that I kind of wanted to show you, but we went over the waterfall, if you remember. It's so fast you can't really see it, but you're not missing too much. There's some nice ledges where you kind of walk outside the caves and you find yourself on top of the cliff. But there you go, that's everything dead. This is me making my long trek back to the big temple in the middle, which is where it all ends. Okay, so here's the end of the quest. I'm actually being chased. Look at this. Look, they followed me from like all the way back up on that hill. Ah, there we go. They finally turned around. So this is the end. And here's the corrupted Zunraa that we've just got to take out. And then that's the end. So I think you're meant to end it in the temple and then the Zunraa spawns on you on the last one. But I kind of did it a bit out of order. And as a consequence, it took a long time. Well, the corrupted Zunra's killed me and the regular Zunraa straight away. Jesus. So yeah, it's a long quest. Big reason why I didn't really want to put it into the main series. Big reason. So there we go, he's dead. Quest updated, an unwelcome guest. See Zunraa for your reward. If Zunraa had survived there, I could have spoken to him or her there. But we'll go back to SIGHTLESS Harbour. And we'll speak to Zunraa. Says, we have done it. We have retaken Zendaijan. Thank you for helping me to rid this sacred valley of evil and disease. Blessings be upon you always. Hey, so there we go. That's all of the attribute points we will ever get. We're basically at max power now, except the fact I've still got a really crappy weapon and a really crappy set of armor. But yeah, there we go. So we've maxed out Dagger Mastery as well now. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, about the Kirin. We will see them quite soon now. I did say before that we'd learn more about the Kirin. And we will. We're kind of getting closer to that as well. So I'll see you guys for the next episode. I don't know whether you're watching this at the end or at the front. I don't know when I'm going to upload it. But yeah, see you later everyone.